The text lit up my phone at 9:47 p.m. I'll be home late tonight. Don't wait. No explanation, no apology, not even a casual emoji to soften it. Just cold words thrown at me like a used napkin. I stared at those words for a moment, feeling something in my chest tighten again. It wasn't new. This distance, these late-night excuses, the perfume that wasn't hers, the smile she saved for strangers but not for me. But this time, instead of replying with questions or swallowing the pain like I always did, I felt a strange calmness wash over me. Like I was tired of drowning in silence and ready to breathe again. With steady fingers, I replied, "Take your time. I have company, too." No anger, no desperation, just a simple sentence that could mean 100 things. I put my phone face down on the table as if closing a book I no longer wanted to read. For the first time in months, I didn't wait for her. I didn't imagine where she was or who she was with. I just poured myself a glass of whiskey, turned on the lamp beside the couch, and let the quietness of the room wrap around me. It was peaceful. Unsettlingly peaceful. 3 minutes. That's all it took for her confidence to crack. My phone buzzed once, twice, then rapidly. Her name flashing again and again on the screen like a siren. I didn't answer. I just watched it vibrate across the glass table while I leaned back, sipping my drink. The woman who used to ignore my calls for hours was now calling me as if her life depended on it. Then came the messages. "Who's there? Are you joking? Answer me." And finally, "I'm getting a taxi. Don't let her leave." At 10:14 p.m., I heard the wheels of a taxi screech outside. The door opened so fast it hit the wall. She stood there, hair messy from the wind, lipstick smudged, breathing hard as if she ran all the way from her guilt to my doorstep. She didn't say hello. Didn't ask if I'd eaten. Her eyes scanned the room like a hunter. "Where is she?" she demanded, voice sharp, almost trembling. I didn't move. I didn't flinch. I just watched her with a calmness she didn't recognize. She stormed through the house, bedroom, guest room, balcony, even the kitchen, as if expecting to find someone hiding behind the curtains. Every empty room made her breathing heavier. Finally, she returned, anger mixing with confusion. "Where is she?" she repeated. I took one last sip of my drink, looked into her eyes, and said quietly, "She's right here." I placed my hand on my chest. Self-respect. I finally invited her in tonight. Her expression collapsed. For a second, she didn't know whether to be angry, relieved, or ashamed. "So, you lied?" she asked. I shrugged. "Did I? Or did you just reveal exactly what you feared losing?" She didn't answer. The room felt heavier, as though the truth itself was sitting between us, watching silently. Her shoulders dropped. The fire in her eyes faded into something I hadn't seen in a long time. "Fear not of me, but of losing me." In a softer voice, almost like a confession, she said. "I didn't think you cared anymore. I thought you stopped loving me." I let out a tired laugh. Not loud, not mocking, just real. "You never asked if I cared. You just assumed I'd always be here, waiting like a spare tire you only use in emergencies." She slowly sank onto the couch across from me. For the first time in months, there was no yelling, no accusations. Just two tired souls sitting in a quiet room with too many unsaid words between them. The silence wasn't empty. It was full of memories, of arguments, of almost goodbyes. After what felt like forever, she whispered, "I don't want to lose you." I looked at her, truly looked, and replied softly, "Then stop treating me like you already have." That night, she didn't go back out. She didn't hide behind makeup or excuses. She stayed quietly, almost carefully. She sat near me, not speaking, as if afraid any noise would break what was left of us. And I didn't say everything was okay, because it wasn't. But for the first time, she understood that I could leave, too. The days that followed weren't perfect, but they were different. She came home early. She called instead of texting short, cold replies. She sat beside me on the couch, resting her head on my shoulder like she used to. She didn't say sorry right away, but her actions did. The way she held my hand a little longer. The way she looked at me like I mattered again. It wasn't a full apology, but it was a beginning. Because sometimes it isn't anger or revenge that wakes someone up. It's calm. It's silence. It's the moment they realize the person who begged, waited, and endured is finally strong enough to walk away. And that fear, the fear of losing what they thought was permanent, is what makes them fight too.